Shalom. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakak, Wadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect, and much respect to the brothers pushing his word in the four winds of the earth. And shalom to you few sincere sisters out there as well. It's Brother Ariyah coming at you with another lesson. Okay, and this happened two days ago, and I just put it up in my Love a Mini Show Wax Cold video where this incident happened here where this tranny right here stabbed this dude up, the postal worker here on the left, because they were having an argument. They said over a sandwich, but it was over, the tranny cut him in line. He was waiting. He was on the job. I guess he was on break. He's trying to get his sandwich real quick and keep it moving. And, the tranny stepped in line over him or in front of him, rather. And, an argument ensued. Okay. And, nowadays, man, it's not really smart to be getting in heated arguments with people or anything like that, because in an instant, something like this can happen where this tranny here, stabbed him up, man. And, and he stabbed him up and left him there to die, okay, over nothing. All right. And I'm doing this lesson because I'm seeing a lot more of the alphabet people, okay, out here having murderous intentions, man. Okay. I was just watching a video where it was nothing murderous, but a couple of moles, knocking straight dudes out, man. It shows you they got them demons on them, man. Look at this dude's eyes right here on the right. They always got that sneaky, devious look in their face, man. You got them demons on them. So yeah, this happened here. And I did a lesson on this one here, I don't know, I guess last year. Where she ran the dude over in the car, as you seen, and then got over the dude's body, as you're seeing right here, and started straddling him in front of everyone. Okay? Just demonic activity, all right? And now she about to play some hopscotch, okay, over the dude, man, like it's a joke. These people out here, demons. You had this woman here, excuse me, Salakia, this man, okay, these are all men, Salakia. You had this man here, all right, stabbed the dude up so bad that left his internal organs exposed, man, okay? Just demonic activity, from these what I call nasty people, the alphabet people, man. And regardless of what, it's not worth it to get into arguments with anyone out here, man. We have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, which gives us stability, which allows us to walk with wisdom, okay, towards those that are without. That's Colossians, the 4th chapter, the 5th verse. And that's what we're supposed to do. And here it says, another tranny running around here hacking people in the head just for nothing. And he is about to be released. Okay? So they're really really violent, man, showing you they got them demons on them. And it's not really smart to be going back and forth with these people out here at all, because they're not in the right state of mind. Let's get Proverbs 16. Read 19 and 20. And it says, better is it to be of an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good. And whoso trusteth the Lord, happy is he. Okay? So in that instance, like when the dude got stabbed up in the bodega, you know, he should have just left. I mean, it's thousands of bodegas in New York City. You know, you at that one fine, but you seeing something that's escalating, you know, you use wisdom and walk away. Okay? And that's how you handle a matter wisely. Instead of being proud, staying there trying to argue with the person until something further escalates to where someone's going to get hurt. It's just not worth it, because these people out here are on a different type of time than we are. You know, quick testimony, last year, you know, I was, you know, hanging out on a block that I used to live on, and, you know, I had a little, you know, couple of drinks or whatever, and, there's two dudes out there, and, out of nowhere, they like, oh, you think you tough, you know, because you don't never, because I don't talk like that. You know, I like to just post up and chill, mind my business. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, a lot of, you know, I was noticing that, you know, people didn't like the fact that, you know, I would just be chilling and I don't really, you know, converse with them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know I intimidate a lot of people too. You know, I know that. And, but anyway, you know, they was like, oh, you think you tough, whatever, you know, saying whatever they was saying. And, you know, I didn't even say nothing. I was just standing there looking at them. Because, you know, when I was back in the world, man, I just would have got it on with them. But now I'm in this truth. I got to move different. You know, you got to have fear of the Lord, okay? And don't do anything to tempt the Lord. So, and I knew that they wanted me to pop off because I know they wanted to kill me, man. I just had that feeling. So, well, I'm not going to say it's off my own doing. The Lord put the spirit on me to just walk away. And that's something that I never used to do. Okay? I never used to do that. But the Lord put the spirit on me to walk away, man. And that's exactly what I did. I walked back up the hill to my truck and I went home. You know? And that's the best way to handle things when you see someone that is without wisdom, you know, trying to egg you on to get into some type of confrontation. The best thing to do is to, you know, either, you know, where it says here, Proverbs 15:1, a soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Okay, so either give a soft answer, like, yo, you got it, you know, I don't want no problems. You know, instead of saying, hey, yo, fuck you, I'll smack the shit out of you or something like that, you know, which is pretty much pointless, man. Okay? That's why the scriptures say that to leave behind the old man. You know, don't be that old person that you used to be, especially when you're in this truth, because if you turn back to that person, it can get you into a heap of trouble, man. Okay? So a soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. And it says, the tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. And a wholesome tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness therein is a breach in the spirit. Okay? And verse 7 says, the lips of the wise disperse knowledge, but the heart of the foolish doeth not so. You know, so when we get in situations like this and they're going to arise, they're going to come. Okay? Because, you know, scriptures say wisdom causes a man's face to shine. Okay? And people see that. All right? And we dealing with, you know, spiritual warfare. So the spirits that are within them are not righteous at all. Okay? They're unrighteous. And the spirits that are in us are righteous. Okay? And the spirits pick up on that. The spirits know, you know, who we are. So of course they're going to do anything they can, right? To get us in some type of trouble. All right? To cause some type of confusion. You know? Either leading us to get locked up or hurt. Okay, that's why the best thing to do is to just walk away. Okay, that's the best thing to do. You know. Now, if they come up behind you and put their hands on you, then of course you're going to defend yourself. But the best thing to do is try to diffuse the situation the best way that you can, because you never know. It can end up like that dude in the store where, you get stabbed up, man, by a tranny, or by anyone. Period. These times we in some real dangerous times, man. We really are. Let's get Romans. Let's get Romans 12. And I was just meditating on that when I was watching it, because I'm like, damn, I, got into a similar situation, and the water to the Lord for putting the Spirit on me to walk away, to have me do something that I normally would not do, man. And that's growth. Romans 12 and 17 through 19, it says, recompense to no man evil for evil, and provide things honest in the sight of all men. If it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. As much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. Okay? Not to go out looking for a fight or argument, anything like that, or being combative, or, just, trying to be a bully or whatever, a tough guy. You just remain peaceful, man, at the end of the day. Okay? And dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. And always remember that. So if someone says something disrespectful to you, don't let that, get you hot. Because at the end of the day, always know the Lord is watching, and the Lord will repay those that disrespect you with their tongue, man. Because the scriptures do say death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those that love it will eat the fruit thereof, man. Okay, so if they're out there, talking real spicy, let them talk, man. Okay, it's not no reason to go back and forth with a fool, man. Okay, there's no reason to go back and forth with a fool at all, man, because when you do that, you make yourself a fool as well. All right, we got to take the low road in this thing that we in, man. We got to take that low road. People may say shit, people may, try to do shit or whatever, but as long as no one's putting their hands on you, where you are at the point where you have to defend yourself, let that shit slide, man. Let that shit die and go about your business, man. Because at the end of the day, the Lord got us, and he will protect us. Okay? And there's a lot of people out here that don't have any understanding, and that's something to keep in mind as well. Okay? And it says here, Colossians 4 and 5, and I'll read 6 as well, walk in wisdom toward them that are without, redeeming the time. Okay? And there's a majority of people out here that are without wisdom. Okay? And we are the ones that the Lord has bestowed his knowledge, wisdom, and understanding upon. So, we need to act like it. Okay? And redeeming the time, because we know we in some evil times right now where people are about to pop their top, man. Okay? So much pressure is mounting on these other people because they're not understanding what's happening, why it's happening. Okay? And we do, which gives us comfort and gives us understanding as to what we're dealing with. And these people don't have that understanding at all. And this is why they're losing their shit, So people, go through a lot of things. It's always the saying, hurt people, man. Okay? And that's what's going on out here. It says, let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that ye may know how you ought to answer every man. Okay? So, yeah. Speak. You ain't got to speak softly like you scared of anything like that. Of course, you stand your ground, right? But don't say anything to throw fuel on the fire to ignite the situation. The best thing to do is to diffuse the situation, okay, while using wisdom, okay, because these people don't have wisdom, you know. And this is why, a lot of these people out here, are getting unalived, running their damn mouths, having no rule over their spirit. Let's get Ecclesiasticus 1. The first chapter, I started 20. 20 through 24. And it says the root of wisdom is the fear of the Lord, is to fear the Lord. The root of wisdom is to fear the Lord, and the branches thereof are long life. And the fear of the Lord driveth away sins, and where it is present, it turneth away wrath. A furious man cannot be justified, for the sway of his fury shall be his destruction. And a patient man will tear for a time, and afterward joy shall spring up unto him. He will hide his words for a time, and the lips of many shall declare his wisdom. Salaki, I had to stop it real quick. It says, he will hide his words for a time, and the lips of many shall declare his wisdom. Okay? Why? Because he didn't go off like a fool or try to be a tough guy or something like that, man. He used wisdom, and people can see that and learn from it as well. Okay? That's what we do. We are lights that are shining in darkness out here, man. So people will see our movements, how we handle things, how we deal with certain matters, okay, and can be inspired by that. Because they already know we different from them. They could tell. They could tell that we are indeed different from what they are. Okay? So you best believe there are people out there, they're watching us, man. They're watching us. Okay? And they can learn things from us just by watching us. This is why we always supposed to walk in wisdom, because you never know, who's watching, man. It's a beautiful precept here. Let me get let me see here. Let me get let's get Ephesians 4 and 22. Let's get Ephesians 4 and 22. And I'll read the 26. And it says that ye put off concerning the former conversation of the old man, right? So the way that you would handle a situation before you came into the truth is not the way you are to handle a situation now that you are in the truth, okay? And when you do that, of course there are tests, but every time that you pass that test, okay, a little bit of that old man dies. Every time when you don't revert back to the ways that you used to act, that's considered a small victory, man. Okay, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that ye put on the new man, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness. Wherefore, putting away lying, speaking every man's truth with his neighbor, for we are members of one another. Okay? So yeah, that's a big part of being in this truth, man, is becoming a new person. All right? Where, the people that you came up with, your family members, don't even recognize you anymore, man. That's the beauty of this truth. You're no longer that person. You're no longer rambunctious, because shit, I used to be out here running these streets, man. No longer rambunctious. You're calmed down, right? And it's a beautiful feeling, man. It really is. All right, let's get Proverbs 25 and 28. Let's go back to Proverbs 25 and 28 real quick. All right. And it says, he that have no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. Okay? So that's one of the main goals in this truth, is to learn how to rule your spirit, man. To rule how you react to certain things, or how you react to anything, period, man. It's crucial. It really is. Because in some instances it can mean either life or death, man. Okay? So that's one thing that we're all learning, is how to rule over our spirits. Because if we can't rule over our spirits, then how are we going to rule over, cities, okay, or even planets, okay? How are we going to rule over these things if we can't even rule over our own selves? If we can't rule over our own households, right? Because Yahushua said in Luke 19:17, let's get that real quick. I'll just read it. Luke 19:17. Okay, and he said unto him, well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in a very little, have thou authority over 10 cities. Okay, so the Lord is Yahushua is giving men authority over a city, 10 cities, 5 cities, right? But if we don't have any rule over our spirit, how are we going to be kings in the kingdom if we can't even rule our own self? And yes, we are in a battle with our flesh. The spirit that is within us is battling the flesh that covers it day in and day out, man. Okay, Romans the 7th chapter. Okay, and this is another thing, yet another battle that we're fighting. Probably the greatest battle that we're fighting in this truth is against ourselves, man. Okay, because we are our own worst enemy at the end of the day. So this is the greatest battle, to try and overcome your old self, because your flesh wants you to do things that are pleasing to the flesh. Okay, the flesh don't care nothing about you doing things that are pleasing to the spirit. All right, the flesh is greedy. Okay, the flesh wants it all. Okay, and the flesh is battling against your spirit day in and day out, man. So that's a great battle. That's something that we all have to overcome, man. Let's get I'll leave it here, 1 Peter 5 and 6 through 8. And I'll just end it here. But yeah, man, these not just these the alphabet people is out here. Everyone is on this type of time where if you say something wrong, or something that they're not in agreement with, they try and take your head off, man. Okay, there's no more fighting, no more fist fighting. All right, you either getting stabbed or you getting shot. Okay, that's just how it's going down. All right, no one's trying to fight, and then after the fight, you shake hands and you go your way and he goes his way. Okay, there's no more of that, man. There's no more honor out here in these streets. And people don't give a damn about if you're a child, if you're a woman, an old man, you're defenseless, what have you. It does not matter, man. Okay, because to them, everyone is a dinner plate, man. And that's the type of time that these people are on out here, man. We walking in the battlements of the city, and this is why it's best to apply wisdom, man, or it could be one of us, Let's get 1 Peter 5 and 6, and I'll read it through 8, and I'll end it here. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. It says, humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that he may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. But be sober and be vigilant, Salakia, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking who he may devour. Okay, and Esau could be, sending things at us as well, as far as people trying to start arguments or trying to start fights or, physical altercations or what have you. Sending hecklers to try to get us, angry and all of that. Esau could be behind some of these things as well to try and get, what happens on camera so that, he can accuse us. Okay, these things can arise as well. These are just things to think about, man, because, Esau's on some shit right now. Okay, and he's definitely about to come down on us, man. Okay, and yeah, man, I just wanted to bring that out real quick. Something like that can happen to anyone at any time, but if you're using wisdom, okay, then it's not likely that it will happen, because you're using wisdom in this walk of ours, man. Out here in the jungle, that's what I like to call it. Any day can definitely be your last in the jungle out here. So use that wisdom, man. Shalom.